A liveaboard is a different proposition from a resort. The boat becomes the accommodation, the dining room, the social space, and the dive platform, and the itinerary is organized entirely around dive sites, moving between them through the night, waking in a new anchorage, entering the water with a site briefing rather than a check-in procedure. The experience is more austere than a resort stay and more immersive in a specific way. You are in or near the ocean continuously, and the people around you share a primary reason for being there. The Maldives Liveaboard circuit covers territory that land-based diving cannot reach. The outer atolls, Huvadu in the south, Shaviani and Ha Alif in the far north, the exposed western atolls and the deep channels of the eastern rim, are accessible only by a vessel that can cross open ocean and anchor in protected lagoons. The dive sites in these areas are largely unrecorded in the dive guides and are passed between boats by word of mouth and through the accumulated knowledge of guides who have been running these routes for a decade or more. A thela that appears on no map, a channel where hammerheads are reliably present at dawn, a coral formation in 50 feet of water that nobody has named. These are liveaboard discoveries made by diving the same ocean in different places. The typical Maldives liveaboard route runs for 7 or 10 nights and covers a circuit of 2 or 3 atolls. The North Malay and Ari atolls are accessible on shorter trips and represent the entry level of Maldivian liveaboard diving. The sites are well known and well dived. The guides are experienced, and the quality of the encounters is high, even if the sites are not remote. The longer trips to the south, Adu, Fuvah Mula, the far atolls above Malay, are for divers willing to spend more time at sea in exchange for sites where the crowd on the reef is not a variable. The boats range from basic, a converted traditional dhoni with simple cabins, shared bathrooms, and a deck for eating under the stars, to genuinely luxurious with ensuite cabins, a dive tender for rapid deployment, and an experienced crew that functions as a hotel staff who happen to drive a dive boat. The MV Sheena, MV Emperor Atoll, MV Blue Force. These are vessels with specific reputations built over years of operation, known to returning guests by the quality of their food or the expertise of their dive guides or the care of their maintenance. The social dynamic of a liveaboard is particular. 10 to 20 people in a small space, united by a shared purpose, develop a temporary community that forms quickly and disperses at the dock. The conversations at dinner are different when everyone has spent the afternoon in the same current. The camaraderie is genuine. The briefing before each dive, the debrief after, these create a rhythm that is almost meditative in its regularity. The Maldives holds enough reef to fill a lifetime of liveaboard itineraries without exhausting it. The ocean here is not a single experience, but a geography of depths and currents and coral forms that rewards returning, each time a little further from the airport, a little further into the blue,